Figures home with the payment chases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of the best niggas, man.
The Mac of the Ningo. My nigga Gil right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Liliano. Trigger. We in here. That's what we do. Look. H-O-2-L-O-W. I put the snub to you and two shells blow. Hated and love the homie like it illegal. It's H. I grip the mic and I greet it like a man should. Quarter with the tan wood. I handle my grams good. Pounds in the floor, kept the tan of the king goods. Breaking down the cake to half quarters, a half dime. It's how to block 8. It's yours and it's half mine. Bottom line loyalty is bigger than royalty. Before the nigga tell, rather give him the lawyer fee. Stick to my turf balls, stick to my work. Speak the truth to niggas, studs roofing niggas like Nerf balls. Fuck your man H-Man back. When niggas say H can't rap, it ain't that I can't, homie. The fact is that I don't. Cause every time I spit around, my whole shit get clumped. And I'm a hands-on nigga. That ain't any gun I get my hands on. I'ma leave your man gone, nigga. Still stuck in the street, still tucking the heat. Popping when you will, leave your grill stuck in your seat. E-R-I-E to my last breath. And I'ma leave them all R.I.P. with a glass chest. Shatter your shit, the matic is spit. I got the dough, you need a ladder to get. Yeah, I married the shit, huh? You little niggas still date the block. Can't save money for shit. That's why you hate the block. Dirty ass niggas. Time to separate the real from the fake. Chris from you dirty ass niggas. And yeah, this the other side of town. One trade, nigga. Come see us for the gunplay, nigga. We got gorillas all the way down to them war knock niggas. And they ain't scared to let the war pop, nigga. A warlock, nigga. I hear you niggas licking shots. I'ma lick back. Lick that. We don't lick pussy. We lick gats. Black gloves, black hoodies, burners, and lick gats. Shells for you haters, and we poison you rip gnats. Click to the clack, bang, bang, and it don't stop. Aries, but I keep a Taurus on me, chrome tops. And I don't got a chrome drop. I keep it caprice. Because I never trust niggas, never speak to police. It's all one chop. I keep your peace. Yeah, my money long, but if the money wrong, I'll let you speak to your niece. Yeah, I'm a threat, and I'm the bomb too. So when you cop a vest, cop one for your mom too. Smoking on the lime blue, raising my 9, dog. You ain't talking money, then you wasting my time, dog.
Only baby.
I tried to chill, but a job was in my dollar bill. Still a celebrity, snatching niggas out Brownervilles. Burger block smoking, time to go grind the hills. 16 ounces of yellow and 1,000 pills. Team for hoop dreams, and everybody doubt they skills. Like we ain't good enough. Might as well eat with me, you in the hood enough. Here come trouble, I'm confused. Coke fumes, spoons and bubbles, fiends. Lurking in and out the alleyway rubble. Bled in the struggle, but never had a leg in the struggle. Cause I always had an 8 in the muzzle. No way, I could come back with an 8 if I hustle. Tossing and turning and tossing. Nightmares of me burning in coffins ever so often. Turns into every day now. Drinking and smoking heavily now. Yeah.
Cutting from school, cut up the crack, cutting my tool. Then I cut the lights out and start cutting that food.
They said they gonna cut off the heat. Cut it out, ice. Yo, I got it. Yo, I grew up with no goals, no 36 O's, no dipping on fofos, just drawing Tylenol foes. Boss, I'ma open my car door, floss, gotta, vodka getting these broads, claw. I'm the coolest boy with a knob. Got work and I get blowjobs. Get dirt, got a dirty 4-5. Now let's ride. See who died like Clyde. See if this motherfuckers on the same side. You were there live. You the one that told me you was gonna die.
I tell you every Sunday I'm gonna give you something that touch the soul. You hear me? These blocks cold as December. These youngins walk around hot cold in the blender. Daddy long gone, he been gone since November. When the last time they spoke on the phone, can't remember. They say he took a loss and the judge was the winner. He done gave that man life and went home to some dinner. I think the line getting thinner. When both sides can't decide who's the sinner. Gone too soon, we call it all the time. He was fighting demons, evil thoughts crawling out his mind. Another body down, somebody calling on his mind. He in the pool of blood, fiends still calling on his line. We call that by the grind. But it's some white folks that call it by design. They calling us the blind. Shackled and chained, they brung us out the water. Did the black women and kids worse than they did the border. Body after body, city out of order. Young nigga looking at life, got a daughter. And that shit gotta live through the lesson.
I'm in the hood, nigga. Now you Avenue, baby.
Some little Philly shit to get the show started. Let's get it cracking.
Big sauce, big From Frozone to the Brozone. Take you out with me. Yeah. Step in the room for the pressure drop. Answering thin when the bass go knock. Shadow move, but the flow stay cold, dead quiet still. Frozen bro, no high talk, we don't boast to brag. G'd up, walk with a body back swag. We think you tough. One wrong move, that's enough. We transcend and we tend to win. Not your friend, we don't play pretend. Hey, from a place where the sun don't blow, let a whole world know when the names get spoke. Say the one with frozen bros. Temperature fall on the inch rolls. Frozen bros. We run the show. We run the show.
Oh, Frozy. Welcome back to the channel. I'm happy to see y'all. Hopefully y'all happy to see me. Good morning, good Monday morning. I ain't gonna froze. Why you late? I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that I done lost the 10 o'clock spot throughout the culture. Respectfully. And what I mean is I don't think niggas wait for me no more. Like it used to be a time where I seen everybody like choreograph their lives around letting me get the little 10 to 12 slot. I think my move and my sporadic lives, motherfuckers then said, all right, Froze, nah, you don't got no slot no more. You go live whenever you go live. Type shit. You know? So I got up, I was ready to go. I see ARP had a premiere going, 350 people in there. I said, all right, I'm gonna wait a little bit. What's up, Sharps? What's up, chat? Yeah. First off, let's start here. This stream is sponsored by Street Price. Yes, Street Price. What is that, Froze? Well, it's a mobile app, and I'm going to explain to y'all what this app is today. No, it ain't no bullshit. No, it ain't no catch. It's very, very valuable to you every day, especially if you like selling stuff. If you got stuff laying around the crib, you don't know how much it's worth. You thinking about selling it, but you don't want to get burnt for it. Street Price is the app you need. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how it works. And I want y'all to download it because I know you got stuff around the crib. Let me tell you how dope this app is real quick. My mom got these Cabbage Patch dolls from the 80s, right? From the 80s, Street Price from the 80s. And she'd been talking about selling them for a while. So I'm like, Mom, you know how much they worth? She's like, I think they worth a lot. I'm like, these Jones ain't worth shit. I pull out the Street Price, took a picture. Boom. They like, yo, these worth $200 a pop. That's how simple it is. So I got y'all. We'll talk about that today too. Day 3, LeBron is officially a 76er. Good days in Philadelphia, right? Good days in Philadelphia. I'm so excited, man. I can't lie to you. Just a buzz in the city. The Dunkin' Donuts lines are nicer. The traffic is a little less aggressive. Motherfuckers getting up to the stop sign and they wait. Nah, go ahead, you go. That ain't regular Pennsylvania driving. I want to let y'all know that. That ain't regular shit around here. It's more like, man, fuck out of here. I wish he would. What you say? That's the temperament on the road out this joint. You want to like, and it was good. Hey, brother, you all right? You good? That's usually a Monday morning in southeastern Pennsylvania. Hey, motherfucker trying to make the arrow on the red light. Motherfucker lay on his phone for 40 seconds. Fuck is you doing, cuz? Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything just seemed to be a little bit more. Nigga said his new name Lee Bull. Shit, I heard Brown and Olney. They call him Brown and Olney. I love it. I think that shit is so dope, man. So just good spirits around here. And we'll probably talk about LeBron, at least a mention of LeBron every single day. I mean, how can you not mention LeBron when he's on your basketball team? I've never, Laker fans, Heat fans, Cavaliers fans. I don't know how you did it. Yeah, like I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you went through your daily with such a prominent basketball player on your favorite team. I mean, it feels great. Feels great. I mean, I had James Harden. I had Jimmy Butler. I've had stars. This is different, though. This shit's so different. I keep forgetting I got Jaylen Brown on my team, and he the fucking best player I got. I keep forgetting that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, it's good spirits. So, 2 things. Going to get a new phone today. I'm excited about it. This phone a piece of shit. I'm tired of it. Second thing, I brought my 8-year-old. You know, it was her birthday just passed, and I was so salty because her birthday gift ended up coming after her birthday because there was a delay in the postal service. But I got her a brand new iPhone. Now, I regret it already, y'all. When I moved here at the old crib, everybody had a tablet, everybody had a phone. Now, for example, my youngest, my 5-year-old, she had a little bullshit Galaxy phone, screen cracked all over it, but strictly for YouTube. It couldn't call out or take incoming calls. It was almost like her iPad. Same thing for my middle daughter. I gave her, she had a dead iPhone where it just worked in Wi-Fi, couldn't call out. One of our old phones after the upgrade. And then my second to oldest, my 8-year-old, she knows how to use a phone. She know how to call out. She know how to text. She know how to do all that cool shit. So, when I asked her the week of her birthday, like, what you want, she starts saying like weird, extravagant shit. No bullshit. So we looking on the phone. I'm like, just think about things you want. She like, okay, I want an airplane. No, okay, we're not getting an airplane. Give me something else. I want a horse. So I'm like, all right, you know what? You get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean, chat? All right, you get the fuck away from me. You're making this not a fun process. Daddy's gonna pick your gift. So I'm thinking a bunch of stuff that I can get her what makes her happy. And I ended up going and getting her an iPhone. So the iPhone comes, I hook it up for her and shit. Not gonna lie, I could have put the airplane on Afterpay, but you feel me, Claire? I could have put it on Afterpay, but I didn't have a spot to store the airplane, nor a runway to take off, or a pilot. So I didn't think it was a good buy. Anyway, so I ended up getting the iPhone for her, and she was super duper happy, right? Made me happy. She loved the gift. She didn't even consider it. When we moved up here, we left a box. This was the kicker of the story. We left a box with a lot of these electronics in it, and all our dead phones ended up just being gone. So since we moved into the new crib, y'all, it's been no electronics outside the TV. And I can't lie, I actually have enjoyed that dynamic for my kids because they're going outside more. They playing outside every single day. They want to go outside. That wasn't the norm at the old crib. They'll lounge around in the fucking crib all day, living room, bedroom, scrolling. And I couldn't get these phones off of them without fighting about it. So moving up here, me not having a device for every last one of them, they've kind of gotten back to old school kid ways when we was younger. Dad, can I go outside? Can I go outside? And I started loving it. Yeah, go out the fuck side all day. All day, right? The reason why I said I'm regretting it is because my 8-year-old has probably called me 45 times in 48 hours. I mean, oh my fucking God, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it is nonstop FaceTime. 7 minutes later, phone call, text. 8 minutes later, FaceTime. 30 minutes later, FaceTime. Hour later, phone call, text message, phone call, phone call, phone call, phone call. Now she down at her grandmom's for the week. And it's just like, yo, hey daddy, what's up? Can we go to McDonald's tomorrow? Maybe. Okay, love you, bye. Boom. 5. I'm in the middle of a 2K game. 7 minutes later. Daddy, can I screen share? Can you show me how to download this app? It won't let me. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll call you right back. Dad, 6 minutes later. Dad, you said you were going to call me back. FaceTime. It's cooking me, y'all. I can't lie to you. It is fucking cooking me, bro. And I as happy as she is, as much as she, is enjoying this birthday gift, it is driving me up a wall how much she is calling me in a short ass period of time. I'm okay with 10 calls a day. All right. I'm okay with 10 calls a day. That's, whatever. 20 fucking 5 though is out of hand. I'm saying I know a guy with a stable. We might be able to get a horse for the low, and you got the space out there. I do got the space out here. I don't. Nah, Ralph, we ain't getting no fucking horse. We ain't getting no horse. Nah. A week later, I'm gonna have 5 bloggers dissing me, talking about Ralph buying the nigga daughter horses now. You know what I mean? Ralph, we can't buy a horse in peace. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all see that nigga Primo buying him horses? I don't feel like hearing that shit. I don't feel like hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we go get a little maybe we could go get a little I don't even like using this word, but I can't think of it. Maybe like a little miniature, like retarded pony or something, like a little pony with a condition. You know what I mean? You can't really ride the pony, but like he could be in the crib and shit, be around the crib for decorations and shit in the yard and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll get a little stupid ass disabled pony or something. Oh my fucking God. Nah, yeah, we gotta get the little stupid ass donkey or something. You shitting me? It's what's funny is in my neighborhood that I live at now, there's mad horses around this joint. Like I live in a horse neighborhood, whereas everybody got a fucking horse. Like there's no sidewalks, none of that shit. Motherfuckers got cows and horses, all types of shit. So no bullshit. All jokes aside, if niggas was really interested in acquiring a horse, like I live in a neighborhood to actually acquire a fucking horse. No bullshit. Riding a pony was crazy. I just want to throw that out there. Riding a pony was crazy. All right, real quick, y'all, before we get into the topic, too, because the show's stopping at 12 today. I got a few things I got to do. But I want to tell y'all about Street Price real quick. Real quick, I want to tell you about the Street Price app. And the description and the link for iPhone users, Android, the link will be up here momentarily for Street Price. Let me tell you what it is. All right, that's how simple the app is. If you got shit laying around your crib, we get into the topic, y'all. If you got stuff laying around your house, let's say old devices, let's say a tablet, an audio interface, a computer, sneakers, anything you can think of, right? And you thinking about selling it, but you're not sure about the value. You Googling it, you can't find it and stuff like that. So you're a little uncomfortable. It deters you. That shit ends up growing dust, in a garage somewhere just because you don't know the value of it. But the funny thing about it is most of that stuff that's in your garage that's not completely, totaled or broken or not resellable, it has a value to it. So let me tell you what Street Price is real quick, right? You take a you download the app, you take a photo of the item, and then you receive an estimate. But do not confuse this for a retail and resale price. It's the street price. So use it before buying, selling, negotiating, even if you're not selling something, right? And you want to buy something. Let's say you pull up on somebody and they got an iPhone and they charging you crazy number for it, and you like, that just don't make sense. You can take a picture of the iPhone, get the street price. Look how simple this is. Boom. All right. This is my audio interface. I took a picture of it. I hear get the estimate. Boom. It starts analyzing it in 5 seconds. Look. And let me know right here, 70 to 110, medium confidence level, and then it gives you the reasoning. Here's a stream deck for you computer and streamer dudes. Take a picture, hit get street price, boom, it starts scanning and analyzing. You get a price right there. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a valuable tool. You get the street price immediately, right? So yes, it's free to download. And trust me, I was walking around I got about 19 items to sell that shit that just got dust on, right? The link is in the bio. Check out the app. It's very simple. You don't have to have a subscription or any of that, right? Any of that. Don't get ripped off. Get the street value. And make sure you get your money worth for your item. It'll be on Android. Right now, I have the Apple link pinned. As soon as I get the Android link, which will be momentarily, I'll have that posted too for you Android users. But if you're an iPhone user, yes. Very simple, y'all. Very simple. It's dope. All right. Let's get to it, man. Shout out to Star High Detailing. He said, I sell a lot of my stuff I don't use anymore. I'm going to check that out. I'm telling you, bro, you get real good quotes on anything. Like anything. I took a picture of a fucking guitar. They pulled it right up. Oh, damn. $70 for this guitar? Yeah, let's post this on Let Go real quick. You don't have to sell it on the app either, too. That's what it's not like offer up or let go. You're not selling or buying anything on the app. You're making sure you're not getting ripped off, or you're making sure you got a good price range on an item that you want to sell. It gives you a range, $80 to $150. All right, don't be greedy. Don't put 140, put 120. Little range, you know what I'm saying? Gives you a range. What's up, Rec? We got a championship battle tonight, too, by the way. Y'all Wreck the Guy versus NIG. That's going down tonight. That's going down tonight. All right, y'all ready to get into this topic? I'm ready to get into this topic. Hey, thinking about starting a business, becoming your own boss? Maybe you and your team got a plan but don't know where to start? Guess what? Froze knows a guy. Contact my good friend Mike Cruz at End Zone Sports. Let me tell you about Mike and End Zone Sports and what they do and provide. They bring junior rec leagues to your neighborhood. We all know we got kids. We all know they need less time on the iPads and more activities, and that's what End Zone Sports provides. Mike invested in End Zone Sports. He made his money back in the first season. But don't go through the website. Go through my guy Mike Cruz. You're not going to get the information about the bumps in the roads and how to navigate without going through him. He's been feet on land, he has the experience, and now he wants to show you how to become your own boss. End Zone Sports, bring one to your neighborhood. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. Frozy, all right, y'all, pardon all the commercials, but these are good commercials. If you actually watch them and shit like that, it'd be some good information in there. All right, right now, topic of the last 48 hours, which to me is a irrelevant, unnecessary, and annoying ass fucking topic, and I got a take on it. First of all, let me tell you what it's got everybody in an uproar.
Pass. I don't know.
Right.
This is Remy, battle rapper, Easy to Block Captain Anthony. His as we know, his girl on Angie Martinez. Angie asked her a few questions and she answered them, and everybody started doing what they do in battle rap. So I'll let y'all hear what she said, and then we'll go on to how everybody reacted to this.
Who is your celebrity crush? This is cute.
This is why I wanted to leave that one out. I
Why?
knew she was gonna go to
Come
that
on, this is a good
But-
one, Rem. Let's discuss this.
I was trying to think of somebody that I would probably never see or
you can
not
see
run
him.
into.
And he's cute.
That's it. You can see him. You've seen him before?
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
Skepta is the celebrity crush. Have you met him?
Mm-mm.
No. What would it take?
Wait, what? I didn't say I wanted to meet him. I was like, see, now it's weird
Okay,
because
now it's just weird. So if you met him, it would be
now I gotta
weird.
act like I don't like him. Now I meet him. I'm like, hello, how you doing? Because of this. This is all your fault, Ange.
because God forbid.
I will say this, right? Two things. I mean, who's your celebrity crush is a fucking interviewer's question, right? I can't say I've saw this before though. I thought that question was a little weird to a celebrity, right? Like, shout out I love Angie Martinez too, right? She go all the way back in the day. If you a hip hop head, mad respect for Angie. I tried to remember when an interviewer asked a celebrity who their celebrity crush was. I found that question weird.
God
He
forbid.
knew.
Yeah, you know what it is. I tell people time. First of all, my friends are like insufferable right now. For like the past, I don't know how long. They all keep trying to like play matchmaker. It's the creepiest, most gross thing ever that I've ever dealt with.
Have you never been set
I've
up?
never been that friend. I've never been that friend. I'm the friend that hangs out with all the guys and like, yo, Ram, hook me up with so and so. Yo, get so. I know them. I hang with them. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Like if you want to, I think he's a dirtbag. But here, you're like. Me, I've never.
If you want to, I think he's a dirtbag.
Like, why? I'm telling you, he's disgusting. But if you want to, sure, he's gonna knock your head off. Trust me. But okay, me personally, though, I've never been the friend. They're like, and it's like,
But wait, are you single now? Is that what's happening?
I'm
You're
single.
single. That's why
Crazy,
everybody's
right?
trying to set you up.
It's.
I'm not
It's-
trying to be funny. Skepta would be cute.
Yo, I'm crying.
I'm just saying that would be cute, Rem. Because it's not. You know what it is? It would be different.
All right. So for who the fuck is Skepta? He's some rapper from London and shit. Now, what I will say is, never really found Bullfire like that. I don't think he asked that grime rap and shit. Really not for me. Into the boogie, go to the block, hit to the Glock, forward the clock, forward the block. I can't really fuck with that shit like that. I'm not saying it ain't hot. It's just not for me. Like they swear by these grime rappers, and these niggas be having major deals over in the UK. They're big time rappers. They're bigger than a lot of the US rappers, respectfully. And, you know, like I fuck with the boy Stormzy. He nice. You know what I mean? But I really can't get down with that shit. And motherfuckers swear by that shit. You know, I came to the block. I went to the Glock. I came to the spot. Full for the Glock. Niggas know I with it. Niggas know I hit it. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that niggas be talking about. But it don't mean it's not fire. You know what I mean? So I just want to let all my UK people know, like, I like Dave. I find Dave dope. Central C dope too. Like, you know what I mean? But just like the whole grime UK rap scene and shit like that, it's just hard for me to super indulge in that from a fan standpoint, because that's how that shit sound to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean no disrespect to none of the UK rappers or none of that shit, but that's their culture. Right. That's a great comment. That's their culture. That's what's hot to them. And these dudes are megastars. Right? Skepta is one of the megastars. You feel what I'm saying? He's one of the megastars. Oh, hold the fuck up. Hold up. They said Piper Boy got a strike for playing Angie Martinez shit. Hold on. Because I'll definitely turn this monetization right the fuck off. Hold up. I'm looking. I don't see Piper Boy saying nothing about no strike. Hold on. No, my bad, y'all. I mean to stop the show. That's very important. Where he post that at about the strike? Yeah. So as soon as this joint off, it might be private, y'all, just so I can edit that shit out, cut that out. You know what I mean? Oh, they clipped him? He got a strike back in the day. Okay, all right, bet. Okay, copy. I appreciate that. I did play it through Twitter. That's what I did. I played it through Twitter. So we ain't played the YouTube video. But even still, so after the video, I'll go in there and I'll cut it. Okay, so for you people who are going to watch the playback, like you didn't catch this live and you're watching the playback, when you get to that Angie Martinez part and Remy and it's muted or it's clipped out, it's for copywriting purposes, which I am going to do. So just to give you an update on what was said. So basically, Remy went on Angie Martinez, said she was single, and said that she had a crush on Skepta, however the fuck you say his name, right? Shout out to him. And immediately once that was reported, it wasn't even reported. Like immediately when that video leaked, Battle Rap started battle rapping. Nah, Froze, these likes are nasty. We need at least 175. I be slipping now. I don't be pulling my studio up now. I usually can see that. So let me get that right too. I appreciate that. Yeah, 71 likes. Oh my God. Damn. Yeah, I'd like to continue the show and I'd like to get into this topic and give y'all my take on what's going on. I really would love y'all to just hit the like button, please. Frozy, hey, you looking to sell your home, maybe buy a home? Guess what? Froze knows a guy. Contact my good friend Aaron Brown at Every Home Realtors. Listen, I know selling your home could be nerve-wracking. Buying a home could be nerve-wracking. And you don't got to do it by yourself. Call my dude AB. Listen, let me tell you what type of agent you're going to get. You're going to get honest communication. You're going to get no pressure, personalized guidance, local market knowledge, strong negotiation, attention to detail. He's approachable, responsive. Someone clients can actually count on and call at any time. And also, did I mention he's got 25 years of building relationships as a master barber? Get help buying your house. Invest in confidence. And hit up my guy, Aaron Brown. 215-668-9140. Sell your home. Buy your home. Remember, your friends won't tell you, Frozy. Looking to sell your home, buy your home, hit up my guy, Aaron Brown, real quick. Hold on. Where you go? teachers' pets reporting the likes. I mean, I appreciate him reporting the likes, right? How fucking corny is it when you're sitting here watching a video 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes and, you know, all you got to do is hit the like button. I mean, we occupying your time. We trying to entertain you through a little bit of a show, you know, give you some time to have some entertainment through your work day, whatever the fuck you doing. Least you could do is hit the like button. I actually appreciate Bloody for that. Yeah. Teacher's pet. Fuck up. I appreciate that. Hit the like button. That's all niggas got to do. It ain't costing nobody nothing. You here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you here. Everything straight. All right, likes look a little better. So, Remy goes on the Angie Martinez show, and she says that she's single. Now, here's the thing. When I saw it, you know, I felt nothing by it. I didn't feel anything. Like I didn't think anything. I didn't say, "Oh shit, she just didn't claim easy." Like, my mind didn't go there. My mind went to, well, shit. Every time I open Instagram, Papoose either fucking rapping about Clarissa, he got the pads on in the ring with her, training her for her next fight. Look like he is publicly moved on and is in a public relationship, which means that a divorce is probably coming. If you had a relative, a loved one, a friend that went through a divorce, you understand that it's way more than a word. Right? Some people hear divorce and just be like, oh, they're breaking up. It's like, no, asshole. It's way more complicated than that. That's why getting married is a very, very serious commitment. Right? Very serious commitment. So when I saw it, the first thing I thought was, oh, okay, all right, boom. Motherfucking divorce must probably be starting or close to starting. And, you know, motherfuckers is building and getting ready for this rumble. My bros right here, divorce sucks. You know, I actually went through a divorce with my brother when he was going through one. And when I say I went through it with him, my brother's my best friend. That's my right-hand man. We close. Some of y'all got brothers. Might not be your best friend. Don't mean you don't love him. Me and my brother happen to be brothers and best friends. Very tough time. I mean, he was a different person for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We ain't do none of the same shit. It was just a process for him to get through. And I don't think he knew what went into a divorce. So if you got a loved one or you got a friend that you know going through a divorce and you weren't really sympathetic for that or really hands-on with a check on them, make sure they are all right. Because as men, sometimes we harbor our feelings when we really, really are going through something. And I can tell you firsthand, if you got somebody that's a friend, a cousin, or somebody you love that's going through a divorce and it seemed like it's all peaches and creams, check on him. Check on him. You know what I mean? Because it's a tough thing to go through, and sometimes we too prideful to say shit when we're going through shit, right? So I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody who got a homie that's maybe going through a divorce or a loved one. Consider them, and just because they're not saying anything doesn't mean they're not going through anything. So I say all that to say, when I saw Remy say that, I thought nothing. What did kind of catch my eye was the media starting to report it. Now, obviously, we got a lot of shitty media in battle rap. Majority of it is actually shitty, like 80% of it, right? And you don't have to try to attach names to it. Froze, who you talking about? 80% of the bloggers, right? Like 80% of it is trash and bullshit. Not from a quality, if it's good or not. I'm just talking about from a content standpoint of what we're talking about or how we're talking about it. This shit be garbage, right? And it almost came off as like a celebratory vibe from multiple people. And for me, like, I'm somebody that has had a public feud with Easy, right? Everybody knows this. And whether we're talking about each other or shitting on each other or at whatever the case may be in current times, doesn't change the fact that we're not cool. We're not friends. We'll never be that, right? But man, no matter how mad I was at any point, no matter how much I wanted to fight at any point or didn't fuck with the specific person in question at any point, never once did it cross my mind where I'm like, I hope Remy break up with this nigga. Like, yo, First of all, needles and threads too. I don't know if y'all seen this. Yeah, y'all got the custom "Don't Do It" shirt on and shit. Head over to Needles and Threads. Get your custom merch. It is fire, right? And that doesn't mean that when me and him were going at each other, like I said the little shit in the blog where we was going back and forth, and I talked about the birthday party, and I made a little comment where I was like, niggas had to wait for Remy to get there and eat. So Froze, we've heard you mention Remy before, for sure. What I'm saying is though, like celebrating a nigga girl breaking up with him, that's what you thought, right? If a nigga thought a nigga thought nigga's girl broke up with him, right? That's like, let's be clear here. Motherfuckers thought Easy Girl just broke up with him publicly, right? Because it's been on the fence ever since the Trenches stopped doing big events, no Chrome 23 events. It looked like Easy's funding has went somewhere. He drops a new card where no names are notable on there like that from a pay-per-view standpoint outside of him and Av, and it looked like the budget was lowered and shit like that. And then people are speculating, I don't see him with Remy anymore. Remy not involved anymore. And then she goes and she does that. I just found the celebrating, like, and I saw through it. Like, just acting like we're regularly talking about it, just on some genuine shit. It's just public news, and it's like, nah, it's a little. Why would niggas find joy out of that, even if you don't fuck with a nigga, right? Like, to me, that's a different level of not fucking with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga girl broke up with him. Like, I've never seen nobody in battle rap ever report on an Angie Martinez interview. When the fuck did we start covering who went on Angie Martinez? Why do we care about Mike P's girl or Danny's wife or Hurricane Dew or Twerks BM or Asia Dean or Cinnamon? Are you talking about in battle rap angles when somebody talks about these people in battle rap angles? Because I don't ever remember a blogger covering Cinnamon and Hitman in that way. I don't ever remember a blogger covering Mike P and his girl in that way. Like, talking about it because it was said in a battle and reacting to somebody having an angle in a round is a little fucking different than seeing unprovoked. Angie Martinez has nothing to do with battle rap. Zero. Shout out. Has Sue Surf went on Angie Martinez's platform before? Maybe. I haven't seen it. Fucking Murder Mook was over there, and maybe she has had a battle rapper on it. I just haven't seen it. Right? So don't mix a fucking angle when somebody's rapping about somebody's girl. Right? Because here's the thing. I think that should be a little cringeworthy too. When I see somebody get into it with Mike and then they start talking about his girl, it's cringeworthy to me. That's not people have already cooked the shit out of that topic. Now, if you're into it with Easy, you got an issue with Easy, okay, well, I can understand some justification to speaking about him. But my only issue with people was the immediate impact of, like, reacting to it as if, like, we just got announced about Gnome 20. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you what, I truly believe that the Remy and Easy saga hurt battle rap in totality, the coverage of them, right? That whole saga that I was a part of it, everybody was a part of it. During that 2-year period and shit like that, battle rap as a whole became Love and Hip Hop, a little Love and Hip Hop-ish, right? And I believe that during that time, the Let's Get Back to the Raps part took a major hit. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga said a breakup is an angle. I didn't say breakup was an angle. That's not what I said. Yeah, I didn't say that. That's not what I meant at all, if that's what you heard. And that's a great comment, right? I barely see any woman talking about this, mostly men. Well, I've actually seen females talk about it. Like, hold on, let me see. I think I might have bookmarked it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I did. Hold on. All right, so hold on. This is a battle rapper. I think her name is Eon or Aeon. I'm not really familiar with her. I hate these ghetto games. Bitch goes on a huge platform and denies Easy, but comes on Twitter and says, don't believe the noise. Bitch, you are the noise. Nobody put words in your mouth. You said you were single, not dating, not trying to date. Y'all let anybody spin y'all. Like, even though she's a female, like, this is way too invested. You know what I'm saying? Like, way too angry. Like, why though? Like, why? Even when she doubled back on Twitter, like, no, I'm Ehav. Like, I just, again, I don't get why motherfuckers is so invested in it. Like, and why is it prompting people to like get emotional over it? You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm a nigga who's not cool with the nigga in question. Don't fuck with him. But like, why is niggas so emotionally invested in this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what's fucking bothering me. Like, even if Rem did, like, when Rem said that, it was interesting. Like, oh shit, damn, maybe they broke up. You know what I mean? And then she doubles back. The reason why she doubled back is because she saw everybody in battle rap covering this. I didn't see Tasha K respond to it. I didn't see Joe Budden and them respond to it. Yo, she lying. She be fucking with the battle rap. I seen everybody on our side doing it. And what I truly think it is I don't think people like Easy personally, right? He's not very likable. And I think that a lot of people view her as his line to the source, right? Anything he does, whether it's a big battle rap event, it's a big battle, it's a movie premiere, whatever the fuck he possibly could be involved in, it's only because he's with her. Anything he get is because he's with her. Any success he has is because he's with her. And I think people dislike for him. They want to see that hard fall off. So when she came out and it appeared that she was denouncing him without saying his name, I think a lot of people exposed their hands on what they want and what they're sitting around waiting for. And my whole thing is, if you don't gotta like a nigga or dislike, you could dislike somebody, you could fuck with somebody, right? I got people in my life that I really strongly dislike. I don't like using the word hate. It's a nasty word. But you know, there's a lot of people in my life that I completely just don't like. I'm not sitting back hoping their girl leaves them though. You know what I'm saying? I cannot fuck with him. I cannot fuck with her. I could be like, man, fuck both of them. I'm not sitting back. Well, that if you feel like that, you're in too deep. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you were like, man, I can't wait for Shorty to leave this, like, you in too deep. You gotta check yourself. Like, hold on, am I fucking tripping about? Why am I so invested in this? Why do I give a fuck so much? Why am I trying to be like? And here's the thing. See, for me, the right play for anybody who reported on this story, the right play would have been to give it, just let it breathe for 24 hours if you was on that tight time. Like let it breathe for 24 to 48 hours so you don't look how you look now when Remy doubles back and said, nah, I don't know why all y'all saying. Well, Remy, respectfully, you did go on Angie Martinez and fucking say it. You know, just to be a little clear with Rem. Like I don't want to overly victimize Rem here. Like, Rem, ain't nobody, you could have been like, you know, Angie, I'm doing me. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Like, you didn't have to say, yes, I'm single. But another story for another day. That don't give a reason for niggas to become gossip girls. But respectfully, like, come on, Rem. The fuck? You've been a celebrity a lot longer than us. We've been in front of cameras and shit. You got to know how to answer questions a little better for that. Especially if you still fucking with Bull and you know that his likeness or the coverage from his part of his media in the field that he's in is going to feast on this. So if you is with him and you is fucking with him, but you don't want to publicly say it for whatever personal reasons, which are totally yours, well, damn, have a fucking better answer than that. On the strength of just saving face for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, no, I'm just doing me right now. I'm doing my own thing. You know what I mean? I could have kept him in the clear. Wouldn't nobody been able to cover it? You wouldn't have had to double back and come clean it up for him. You know what I mean? I think she said that because, yeah, I mean, you could use it in the divorce settlement. We all know that. But here's the thing, right? People... I don't know if Remy's in a relationship or not. Let's just say allegedly here. Because what I was trying to get people to understand is, even if you're rationalizing why Rem did that, well, nah, she's only denouncing here, said yeah, I mean, because she got a divorce coming up. Like, if you don't think that somebody going against her in a divorce proceeding would use some of these blogs that y'all doing and explaining why she would be denouncing is literally evidence for him. Like, he's gonna have attorneys and very well gonna present that. You know what I mean? So when you are ultra in depth, like covering it, it's like respectfully, like you're telling the play. So even if that's the play, you're telling the play. I don't know who she wouldn't wish she got going on, but what I'm saying is, if you're telling the play, well, nah, man. Teresa only doing that because Teresa got a divorce coming up and she got to keep it peace. So Skepta don't present and said that Teresa was cheating. So we know Teresa was cheating, but Teresa got a divorce coming up, and yeah, so that's why Teresa lying about cheating. Like, if I'm fucking Skepta, I'm putting that blog in the court case. Oh, look right here. Look at these people telling y'all what she's doing. She's trying to like. Motherfuckers is motherfuckers is really kind of ratting. Like, if that's what your thought process is. Oh, nah, Teresa only saying that to Angie Martinez because Teresa got a divorce coming up. Niggas is literally putting the play out. And if I was the nigga Teresa was divorcing, I'd be screen recording all of it. Oh, he said this? Mm-hmm, yeah, okay, that's what she doing? Okay, boom. All right, video right here. Yeah, because she was fucking off on me. Mm-hmm, got that here. Okay. So here's 13 bloggers literally explaining in depth about Teresa cheating on me. If I'm in a divorce, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm screen recording all of these bloggers, all of them, and I'm presenting my case with it. Like, you know, now it's not concrete, but if I'm trying to present here, I'm trying to prove something. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what I'm saying, Joseph. Pap could be recording me right now, but I'm talking about Teresa and Skepta, right? You know? But so for me, it's like, you can't tell Polo how he should cover the story. I didn't tell anybody to do anything. What I said was, if you were going to cover the story, to save yourself from looking like a dick eater and an asshole and a dick eater again, maybe you should give it some time just to make sure it sticks. Because when you want to be the first to put it out, oh my God, Remy says she not with Bull no more. Teresa says she left Bull no more. When you, I gotta upload it. I want to be first. It's like, then you start looking like a jackass when, you know, it's not what you thought it was. It wasn't the flex you thought it was. It wasn't the shit on you thought it was. And then it exposes you for not just covering it because it's public news. Well, you know, it's public news. Nah, it ain't public news. It's personal for you. You care way too much about where another man laying his fucking meat. No Diddy. Like, I don't like the nigga neither. Did you see me go to the fucking blogs and I didn't go live? I did go live. And we was talking about, what the fuck did we talk about yesterday when that story broke? I don't even fucking remember. I go live so much in the last 6 months, I don't even remember. So let's go see what the fuck our last live was yesterday. Sue Surf, not the savior. Sundays with Froze. That was yesterday. I could have easily put Remy denounces. Everybody was doing that shit. That never once passed my mind to do it because I knew how fucking cringy it looks. We just got to have a little bit more integrity and less fucking emotional investment in shit. Especially when you don't like a nigga. It can make you move a certain way. Like when I did that video, cooking that nigga up, but I have fucking mascara showing the black eye. It was a fire video in the moment. Then 2 months later, I hate that video. I hate that I did that in the moment, being emotional. No matter if I was trying to be funny or not, I still was trying to be emotional. I still was being emotional, and I wasn't trying to be emotional, but I was. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you don't gotta like a nigga. You don't gotta fuck with a nigga. You can go through it with a nigga. I'm talking about celebrating a nigga, trying to think a nigga girl left him. Let's celebrate it. That shit corny to me. I don't give a fuck. That shit corny. That shit corny. So before you say I'm capping for the nigga Fro's trying to be cool with Easy again, I don't give a fuck about that nigga at all. But right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Right is right and wrong is fucking wrong. And I just wish that in 2026 we didn't give a fuck about that saga as much as we did 3 years ago. Right? When it was dominating every single day. Easy shorty every day. Easy exposed, easy recording, easy shorty. You know, that dominated shit for like a year. I was a part of the shit. You know? I always thought, like, I'll give you an example. If it's a nigga around the way I didn't like, I got a reason for not liking him. Because if I'm just not liking somebody as a man, just for some reason, it's oh shit. Be clear with me. Walk with me for a second. I am not liking another man for no reason besides I just don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I hate when I get like that. I've been like that in my life. I'm not perfect. So when I talk like this, I don't want y'all to think it's from experience. You know what I mean? I just don't like that nigga. I had a cousin and shit. Right? I ain't gonna say his name. He's gonna know I'm talking about him. But I didn't say your name, cuz, so don't fucking call me bitching. He used to get a lot of girls in high school, right? A lot of girls. And you know, a ladies' man. And if there was another nigga in school that got a lot of girls that the girl was digging, he immediately didn't like that nigga. I don't fuck with that nigga. Why? I just don't fuck with him. You don't fuck with him because all the girls like him too. That's why. You know what I'm saying? And that was always my least favorite trait about him. Is how he got about some hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like it really ain't that serious, bro. But now we're also, keep in mind, we were in high school. So who you are in high school, that's not who you are when you're 30. But on that tight time, when we was in school, that was goofy shit to me. Now for me, if I don't fuck with you as a man, I need a reason to justify it, or I'm on some whole shit. Almost 9 times out of 10. Yeah, he was tender. I say that to say, even if I don't like a nigga, there's a man code, right? We all have desired celebrity females that we have crushes on, or that is like, yo, I wish I could crack J-Lo. Or, man, I wish I could crack, you know, Meg Thee Stallion and shit like that, right? When an average Joe, and I'm not trying to call E an average Joe to shit on him. I'm saying this from a standpoint of compared to who you know he's dealing with. On some man shit though, when somebody outkick their coverage in the world of females, it's props. It's props, and it could be private, it could be in private, it don't gotta be public. But like for me, even if it's somebody I don't like, yo, you know, such and such cracking Ashley from up the block. You talking about big booty ass that got a baby with Bernard Hopkins? Yeah, he cracked her for real. She like that nigga. Yeah, bro. We've been fucking with her for like 3 months. Damn, that's fire. Nut ass nigga, man. I'm mad as shit he hitting it. That's what's up. Like, that's how it be. I don't know. Like, I always looked at it like that, right? Like, you know, like, for me, it's like, it's man code. Like, damn, that's what's up, bro. Brody done cracked fat booty ass shit from up the block. Niggas been trying to hit that shit for a minute. She chose his nut ass. I can't fuck with him, but he definitely got one under his belt. Like, I don't know. You feel me? I thought it's a badge for us as men. We care about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, So, from this a get off easy dick blog, I got you. Nah, this ain't that. This is if you fucking celebrating a nigga girl breaking up with him blog and that finds you joy, you are in too deep. That's what type of fucking blog it is. I don't give a fuck about Anthony. But right is right and wrong is wrong. I would hate. Now, and that's why I gave Rem some crow. Like, hold on, Rem. Like, what's up with you? You got to be a little sharper with the answering of the questionnaire. Bro says we can't police the way people cover a public topic on their personal platforms. Battle rap is a form of entertainment, and every form of entertainment has blog pages. Remy says she's single was crazy. Especially when he always saying, my shorty this, my shorty that. Hold on. Let me just make sure that was the end of it. Oh, here we got another one. It looked bad and gave his enemies ammo. So I think that why y'all keep saying I'm trying to police what other people are saying or doing rather than giving my response to people doing it are two different things. So if you hear me say like I wouldn't have moved like that, or they shouldn't have, for me that ain't telling or policing anybody. It's reacting to it, and I just don't know how saying it's a public topic or not liking the nigga is like, these aren't battle rappers. These aren't niggas that he could possibly battle or anything like that. These are people, these are men jumping and clicking their heels thinking that another nigga they don't like lost his girl. It's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Like, not policing people covering dumb stuff like this in malicious ways is why the culture is so bland on YouTube right now. It's why our attention spans to battle rap is so low. We don't give a fuck if we don't got no controversy behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I finally agree with Froze when it comes to Easy. That means you're probably E-Hive. And it sounds like I'm defending him, so you're happy about that. That's usually how it works on this channel. If I speak about that man in any way, if you with him, I'm a fucking goofy. And if you're not with him, it's, the other way. Like, I even got people who fuck with me where it sounds like I'm defending him. They get mad at me. Why you defending that goofy? And I'm just like, yo, y'all niggas is tripping. What's up, Jose? So I'm not policing anything, bros, rather than reacting to me being like taken back about where the climate is of the culture. This is where we're at. This is what it is. This is what it is. And I'm not saying it's dead. I'm not saying it's over. I'm saying it's never going back, because internet culture is completely engulfed in battle rap now. Right? Behind the scenes, personal business, clapback, blogger wars, expose. That's all that's here now. That's all that's here now. And that's so quick and easy to grasp and easy to feed that content that the battles are not really given a fuck about no more. Why are you defending Easy when he's not under attack? Are you asking me that, Tweety? Are you asking me that? Or are you asking somebody in the chat that? You're asking me that. Like, for me, that's an in too deep comment. Like, if you watch this blog and that's where your mind went, like, yo, he defending Easy. Did you pull up late? When did you get here? Did you just get here, Tweet? Are you late to the live? Were you here from the start of it? Niggas are trying to police me how I feel about why. Like, well, this shit's kind of getting weird. Did you just get here, Tweet? Okay, you're late? Yeah. All right, cool. So I'll talk to you later about that too, because I definitely think you're missing it here. Yeah, this is not a defend of Easy at all. I just said he was a fucking lame, didn't fuck with the nigga, didn't like him, and never was gonna fuck with him. But it makes it more fucking goofy if y'all think because I feel like that, I can't call a spade a spade. I can't have an opinion on something, or I can't be neutral. It just means anything that Easy's name comes up, I gotta be fuck that nigga. And on the other side, I ain't pussy and I ain't a dick rider like that. So if y'all thought that, if anybody felt like that, I apologize for actually giving you the thought about me, the thought of that about me. Like, oh, Fro's gonna go against a nigga. That we getting too fucking old for that. That's high school shit. I don't like the nigga, so nothing he do, he can never be right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't move like that. Yeah, I don't move like that. I'm sorry. And if you thought that about me, you were mistaken. You looking for that Frozenberg merch? Kyle Gross Froze at gmail.com or text that number. Yes, we ship to Africa and New Zealand. I don't give a fuck where you at. I'll get it to you. Fro said just the way it's covered is weird, which he is correct, honestly. I don't care. I just fuck with the show. Shout out to Risky Times. I don't know. Bros could have got here late too. I don't know. Tweet Bros could have got here late because I was never policing rather than responding to the people's investment, right? Like the emotional investment in if two people are together or not is crazy to me. You don't gotta fuck with that nigga. Not speaking on his girlfriend potentially leaving him doesn't mean you fuck with him or not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can give opinion, just don't be compromised. Yes, you were. Hey, Stu, man, I'll holler at you, good brother. Yeah. I don't care if you never come to fuck back neither. I'll holler at you, good brother. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you. Listen, I love to run a show, but, like, I'm always going to speak how I feel in real time. And that's always subject to change. I am not a person who is afraid, scared, or ashamed of contradicting himself. Right? If you do it overly and over, you know, you can lose credibility. But the fact that people, they use that word, that's a contradiction right there. It's like, nigga, you thought Ham and Cheese Hot Pockets was fire back in 2008? Swore by him. Ate him in high school every day. Motherfucker, you 32, 15 years later, motherfucker pop in a Ham and Cheese Hot Pocket. And you're like, ew, what the fuck is that? They're disgusting. That was a contradiction. You said they was fire. Or did you just grow over time and change your opinion on Ham and Cheese Hot Pockets? Maybe gather some more information about what was inside of them. You ain't like the ingredients and shit like that. Oh, they got, you know what I'm saying? They cause fucking testicular fucking cancer. I don't know. The fuck be wrong with y'all niggas, man? Y'all act like people as, like people change. It's growth. If you're the same person you was in 08, man, God be with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't fuck with Ham and Cheese Hot Pockets no more. I used to swear by them. You know the little Chinese stores that be having the little homemade iced teas? I used to drink them shits every fucking day. I can't. They too sweet, and I'll be pissing a river for an hour if I drink one of them. I don't fuck with them Jones. They nasty. They bad for you. Did I just contradict myself on Chinese stores iced tea? Because I told my other man in 2013 that they was fire and it was the best drink in the world. Did I just contradict myself? You gotta chill, man. I'm not no dick rider. I think it's corny. Niggas is clicking their heels thinking a nigga girl fucking left him because they don't like the nigga. I don't like the nigga either. I feel fucking annoyed that I got to keep saying that just to be clear on how I'm covering what I'm talking about. I really don't give a fuck if him and her are together or not. I feel like everybody should feel like that. That's just my opinion, though. You can't tell people how to feel, Froze. You're right. But I can say how I think, you know? This is not a live about Ham and Cheese Hot Pockets. I'm very fond of Ham and Cheese Hot Pockets. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, like, I fuck with ham and cheese hot pockets. Just an example to show people how fucking corny it be when they be on that little contradicting yourself. Like, yo, chill. Like, stop acting like you don't change. Your temperament, how you feel don't change. You know what I'm saying? Easy would be the first person dogging the next person if it wasn't him. That's what makes him a nut ass nigga. You know what the fuck? And that's what makes him a fucking a turkey if he's doing that. Froze, I appreciate your perspective. I wish more media was unbiased in their coverage of any particular subject. The gossip sector of battle rap is corny. Appreciate that, bro. It's a good comment. Dog, Froze gonna keep it 100 every time. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. If you're going through a divorce, you don't know how to feel or act. Froze knows a guy. I do know a guy for everybody. And if I don't, Ralph do. No bullshit. I do know a guy for everybody. I got to get Froze knows a guy shirts. Y'all fucking with them? Froze knows a guy? Tweet, I wasn't coming at you either. Like, I don't want you to think I was coming at you. I love all of y'all. So I feel like we got to be able to disagree, even if the disagreement gets a little aggressive verbally. I'm passionate when I speak. So I don't want nobody, damn, was Froze just coming at me? Nah, I wasn't. The nigga I kicked out, I was. He can go ahead by his fucking business. Stu the Don, I'm going to fuck what his name was. That nigga. You know what I mean? But you know, I fuck with all of y'all. So I don't never want y'all to feel like an agreement is that we don't fuck with each other. It's all good. And we don't never got to disrespect each other because we disagree. You know what I mean? And I'm about to say, Tweet, we talk. And that's how I knew, Tweet. I'm like, yo, you just got here because I knew you wouldn't have fucking asked me that. That shit super annoyed me. That was one of, to my sister, get the fuck out of my room, sis. Go ahead. What? I'm asking a question. I don't want to talk no more. But I'm a mom. She won't get out of my room. That was one of them Jones, Tweet. Get out of my room. Did we ever talk about the top 50 list? What top 50 list? Send it to me. DM me, email it to me, send it to me on the gram. I'll check it out. You know what I mean? We got a battle tonight. NIG versus Wreck the God tonight. Tonight, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Championship battle type shit. You know? Like, the list you didn't make. We talked on the Discord. Was that the 2K overall, John? Also, I think Remy is single. They just messing around, and she was his joint, never a couple. All right, hold on. Do you care because he's a battle rapper or because the said female is of status? Because I know 3 battle rappers. I won't say their names. I know 3 battle rappers as of this in the last year, 2 divorces and a breakup that was over 10 years, right? I didn't hear y'all reporting on that. Y'all didn't report on it. Right? Would y'all have reported on it even if you knew who their wives was, if their said wife wasn't a public figure? So when you say, bro, he's a battle rapper, that's why niggas is reporting on it. No, that's not why. That's not why. And I think when we lie to ourselves like that's why is what makes it corny. People see right through that shit. You know what I'm saying? People see right through that shit. This ain't he's a battle rapper coverage, respectfully. A lot of niggas lost their girls or got divorces. Y'all just didn't give a fuck. So when you say it's because he's a battle rapper, I'm asking you, are you saying that? And then saying because the shorty in question is of status is why they give a fuck? Because that's contradiction. It's a contradiction. You just said he's a battle rapper. Or not. He didn't say anything. His girl did. I agree, Tweet. I agree. If I got an issue with anybody, it's shorty. You know? Time out real quick. Frozenberg huddle. All right. We're going to fuse real quick. Boom. I'm easy now. Yo, what the fuck is you doing? That's what type time I'm on. The whole situation. Come on, like why the fuck would you why would you word it like that? I didn't need you to say we was in a relationship. Come on, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why the fuck would you say that? We supposed to be like this. We on the same team, even if we not a couple and we homies with benefits. However, come on. Now I got to go up here and listen to the YOLO and Dolo and this motherfucker and that motherfucker do blogs about me. That's how I am. I'd feel some type of way too. The fuck? I'd be checking this shit out of her. The fuck wrong with you? Is you my mans or not? Is we homies or not? You my dog? Is we gang or not? All right, that wasn't some gang shit. You ain't just gang me on that fucking interview. You made me look stupid. Why would you even answer that question? You feel me? I'm right at her. All right, answer me this. What made you answer that question like that? Is exactly how the fuck I'd have been. Tripping. He had every right to be mad at that. Sure, you lost your fucking mind? You ain't even... I didn't ask you to claim me. Don't denounce me, though. Don't fucking denounce me when you know that we are, you know what I mean? That at least we manager and don't denounce me. That's how I would have, if it was me. If it was me. If it was fat ass, freckle face Froze. Funky Froze. If it was me. You know? If it was me. That's how I'd have played that. I'd have felt some type of way. I'm with you. I definitely agree. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. You got motherfuckers out here dropping blogs on me. Come on. It's not real if you don't do the stutter. My bad. It's not real if you don't do that. Slave fucked you up with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he spared you because I watched the interview when y'all did together and you stuttered a couple times. You kept that shit short though, and I thought Slave was gonna be like in person. He had an opportunity, alley oop. He just didn't dunk it. See, I told y'all niggas he stuttered. Like that's what Slade should have did. He had you. I think he let you live though. Rem don't probably give a fuck for real. Nah, if you saw so here's the thing. It's being publicly talked about now that some time has passed. If you seen Cameron and Mace break it down, they gave this shit a in-depth backstory of what happened. You know what I mean? So Slade said it once. Oh, he did? I missed it then. I missed it. Nah, he told him. He said, tell that nigga to say, what did he tell him to say? Like 5 W words. He said, that nigga have a seizure. Froze, do you agree with Hitman about the Slade and Easy promo? I'm not gonna lie to you. I say this humbly. I could be wrong. Don't take it no type of way. Because after I did my blog, after I did my show, I got on Twitter and seen everybody kicking that sentiment. So I really thought a lot of niggas got that shit from me. And I thought motherfuckers was feeling that way. I'm not saying they got the feeling about the situation, but I seen that, and that was my whole spin on my show. Like, yo, I hate that they did that together. Why the fuck would they do a fucking powwow interview after he was talking about his son and he was calling him a Skrizak? Ain't nothing to talk about. And even if there is something to talk about, do that shit the fuck off camera. All right, yo, we good. We ain't gonna scrap. You don't feel no type of way about what I said? Oh, you do? All right, you don't want to rumble? You do? You don't? All right, cool. We good. I'm just promoting the battle. Felt like I disrespected you, my guy. Even if they had that convo off camera, somebody had to be able to say, oh, now, Uncle Rod, you do the easy, John, and I'll wait. And then when he done, I'll talk. Let us still keep the fucking niggas don't think like pros all the time. Everybody copies your blog. You know what I'm saying, DMV? I don't be tripping about that. But I peeped the bros was like, yo, you see such and such said. I said, nigga, I just said that 2 hours ago on my blog. So, yeah, I think that I did think it hurt it a little bit. Now the shit did like 30,000 views, so there's still an interest there. But I do. Okay, you know what it is? People who love wrestling they know it's actually not real, but that's not why they love wrestling. It's the theater, the storyline, the story that they tell with the moves in the ring, and we know they're not. I know he didn't just really smack him with a barbed wire bat. I know that chair is aluminum and it's not steel. I know that fucking turnbuckle elbow drop, he took a little off of it. But somebody who loves wrestling doesn't care that they're not really fighting. That's not why they love wrestling. It's the same thing with battle rap, right? Like, all right, technically, we never ever thought that when Slade and Easy saw each other that it was up. But the theater of it is what we all love, right? And I think people don't understand that, even that like battle rap. Like, I like this shit, but you don't like battle rap because niggas is gonna rumble if it go left. That's not why you love battle rap. There's not enough rumbles to happen in battle rap for that to be the reason you love it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like they took a little bit of the this is personal, or this could go left. Oh, these niggas really don't like each other. Nah, we got to see them stand next to each other, Slade smoke an L, both these niggas smile, talk a little shit back and forth, but going about their business. You know what I mean? And I just kind of feel like they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to get on camera and talk to each other. I like the sportsmanship. I'm cool with all that. The sportsmanship still could have happened. It just didn't need to happen on camera. This is a theater here. We're selling our art. We're selling a story. Let's not fucking forget that. More people like this battle when they think you two niggas don't fuck with each other and can't be around each other. And it got to happen in the ring. More people want to buy into that. So from a business standpoint, I just thought they missed that. Easy said, y'all don't really want the battle. Now y'all don't want the battle because of an interview. Weird. No, it's not. Big Riz, it's not weird. I think you want it to be weird. I don't know why saying the word "it's weird" makes you feel good or like thinks it stamps your comment. It doesn't. Actually, what we're saying is they have built the battle up that nobody wanted to fucking see. Yeah, you were right. 6 months ago, nobody gave a fuck about a Kid Slade versus Easy the Block Captain. But as of recently, Easy started entertaining little comments back and forth between the two. So then that resulted into more back and forth, what resulted into blogs. Then Slade starts blogging. His blogging actually was entertaining. Easy starts blogging in response. Now it's starting to catch traction. Now it goes, damn, well, hold on. This might actually be a good match. I just organically built. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Organically built. You know, I'm not saying the battle is ruined. I'm not saying that the battle shouldn't happen anymore. I was asked a question. Did that interview take some sting off the battle? Yes, because it was sold on aggression and disdain. It wasn't sold on, oh, he's a great lyricist. Slade is really good with his lyricism. And Easy, man, does he have bars? Nobody said they wanted to see the battle because of that. That was never the base of it. Man, I really like Easy's drug bars. Yeah, but you know what, though? Slade got good drug bars, too. Like, okay, cool. They sold the battle. The battle was never in request like that. Maybe back when they were both on URL. So when they sell the battle on disrespect, calling somebody a rat is so disrespectful. Talking about somebody's son is so disrespectful. You dress it up how you want. They both went there. Oh, shit, we got ourselves a grudge match. Oh, shit, we got ourselves a real testy battle. And then them niggas get on camera with Uncle Ra together. And, you know, it just, from a sales pitch, it just was a little off. A lot of people felt like that. Y'all also got to stop that. Anything that's said against Easy, it's like, oh, see, I knew you hated him. Y'all got to stop that shit. That's dick eating too. I didn't know if y'all knew that. You love a nigga so much that anytime anybody questions anything they do, it's like, see me, y'all hate that nigga so much. Like, damn, he perfect to you, nigga? Well, shit, tell him open a church and put him on a fucking cross and then talk about him like he fucking Jesus did. If can't nobody ever say nothing about that nigga without hating on him. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? So when you say shit in the comments like Easy said y'all didn't want this battle, now because of the interview y'all don't want this battle, weird. It's like, bro, you tripping. You niggas is tripping. Chill. Niggas is tripping. Nigga could disagree with a nigga without hating on a nigga or calling a nigga out for something. We ain't saying the nigga took no, you know what I mean? Like, Froze, how come Surf and Mook don't need to build their battle with promo, but someone like Easy, who's top tier battle rapper, needs to build this promo with Slade? Shouldn't the name sell the battle itself? That's a good question. Stature, right? Mook and Surf together on the same bill is light years above Slade and Easy on the same bill. And that's not just Slade's fault, because he would be the fourth smallest rapper as far as brand out of those four names. Surf, Mook, not in order, but just, well, yeah, all right, Surf, Mook, or Mook, Surf, however you do it. Those are 1 and 2. Easy would be 3, and then Slade would be 4. You got 3 and 4 matching up, and 1 and 2 matching up. 1 and 2 is 1 and 2 for a reason. Their status, and then the history that goes back. They have a long history. Slade and Easy don't have some long, lustrous fucking history of going back and forth. And we wanted to see this back in 2018, 19. That's just not there. Theirs came out of left field, per se. A couple comments was made. Easy could have easily ignored Slade, or Slade could have easily ignored something Easy said. Nobody responded, and then nobody was going to be asking for that battle again. It was once it got brought to our attention, they started chirping, and then that caused the interest for their matchup. You're talking about 2 A-listers. Now, even if Easy was an A-lister, not saying he's not, but even if he wasn't an A-lister, Slade's not. And that don't mean Slade not fire. He's not dope. I don't think he has a bright future, or whatever the case may be. Slade's not an A-lister in the grand scheme of things. So that battle isn't 10 years in the making. So yes, that battle has to be sold rather than Sue Surf. Now, what you should have said was, I think the better question would be, yo, Froze, do you think Surf would have to do promo to sell a Slade battle? If Surf came out and took Slade on his return battle, would he have to sell that? No, he wouldn't. He'd have to sell some of it, but he wouldn't have to sell it. But I don't know any. Here's the thing. He'd have to sell it from a standpoint of just regular standpoint. He wouldn't have to oversell it because his brand is that big. It's his return battle, right? But also, too, like, let's just put this on the table. Just from a battle rap standpoint, well, Surf's a bigger brand than Easy, and I don't think anybody's questioning that. And I also don't think that's a knock towards Easy. Surf's probably top 3 biggest brands in the culture. So, Surf could battle a brick wall and we gonna watch it. I ain't gonna hold you, bros. 8 out of 10 on the Glaze scale there? Brody? Hey, Brody, 8 out of 10? 7.5 out of 10 on the Glaze scale there? Brick wall is crazy. I'm not watching that nigga battle no brick wall. I don't give a fuck how long he was booked. I don't like nobody in battle rap enough to watch a nigga battle a brick wall. That's the fuck? Shitting me? Student Don, I thought I sent you. How you get back? I thought I put you on timeout talking that dumb shit. Nah. Bros, I ain't gonna lie to you. 3-0 Surf over the brick wall, 4-0 if he win the coin toss. I definitely would, because I watched Twerk battle a fish tank, and it was entertaining. I can't lie. I watched Twerk battle a fish tank and fire that fucking fish tank the fuck up. Haymakers and shit too. You feel me? Respectfully. His round versus the fish, I was like, damn. He lit that fish tank the fuck up. But Surf is just a bigger brand than Easy. And Easy's a bigger brand than Slade. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that all the perks and things that come with being the status of surf aren't eligible for Easy. Just like some of the perks that Easy has for his status, they're not eligible to Slade. That's why Easy can come out and say something to Slade like, yo, you beat Jay Moore, you could battle me. If I'm Slade, I'm never doing that. I'm never doing that. Slade was smart because that solidifies little nigga in him. That's just, he just young boy the shit out of me. You know? Yeah, you battle Jay Moore and win, and then you Yaminsky. Who the fuck? You lost your fucking mind? That's how Slade was supposed to play that. That's how Easy was supposed to play it. That battle's still gonna fucking happen because there's not enough battles to go around. Niggas still want some money and niggas still want to get some footage on YouTube. That battle's gonna happen. It should. They got a window, but that battle should happen. That should be the next book battle for him. Unless he got a nitty. Wordplay is just different. I listened to those 16 bars he had for goods the other day. Cook goods. He had goods in a blender. Shout out to Akbar for the 2 jewels, 10 jewels, 100 jewels. Shout out to Jamal, 2 jewels. Appreciate it. Shout out to Dylan, 100 jewels. Appreciate it. All right, real quick, y'all. I'm about to add a guest to the show real quick. This stream is sponsored by Street Price. What is that? Street Price is a app to where you can get the street price, the street value of something. Example, right here. This is my audio interface. You take a picture of it, you hit get estimate, and immediately within 5 seconds, they give you a quote of the street price. Don't get burnt and don't sell yourself short on selling stuff. Items around the house. Here's a stream deck right here. Take a picture of it. It identify what it is, the condition of it, and it gives you the street price and the street value. This app is very, very valuable if you're selling things and if you're buying things and you're not sure of the actual value of the item. Especially if you deal with Facebook Marketplace, Let Go, Offer Up. You got stuff laying around the house that you think you want to sell, but you just don't know where to get a price value on it. Street Price. They'll give you the street price. Don't get scammed. Download the app. This is not buy and resell on the app. It's just to get you the value of the product you're either trying to sell or you're trying to buy. Very valuable. Rosie.
You heard?
What's going on, Brody?
Can you hear me?
Pull up in that corny ass background because I know you in the truck.
You want me to change it?
Nah, you good. They don't, all them Jones on the phone, they only got corny Jones anyway.
Oh, all right. What's up,
and
man?
by the way, y'all, for the Street Price app, if you want to know where the link is, it's in the bio of this video. It's in the bio.
That app was fire.
Yeah, the app is so dope, bro. I was just walking around the crib and I was just scanning shit. I mean, I got the price for shit that I didn't even know I could sell. You know what I mean? Some little dumb shit that I was right throwing in the trash worth $40. I need mine.
Yeah. What's up, chat? It's a good show today, Froze.
I appreciate it.
It's a good show today.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, I think
I wasn't glazing.
No. I was just a little troll, bro. Just a little.
You know,
troll.
it might be a little bit of a glaze, but listen, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Smidget.
I mean, listen, it's fucking surf. He could battle himself on his return back. We pulling up.
He good. He could.
Yeah, we pulling up.
He good. He could, because I don't know when that return is actually happening.
If it's happening.
If it's happening.
Facts. No guarantee.
It's no guarantee at all. I mean, it's looking like he's being taken care of by the record companies.
For sure.
You know, I seen some people like, nah, that's just Surf, leveraging his. Surf not leveraging anything.
And you know what? Earlier, I left a comment saying that you can't police how other people cover news. And maybe that wasn't the proper way to say it. But like you missed my other comment to where I said maybe people not clicking their heels that Remy or if Remy and Easy are together or not together, but her saying that she's single, especially to the battle rap culture, is big news. And certain channels is about to make, a couple dollars off of that blog. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Smooth little 500.
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make a couple, that's news. You know what I mean? That's a topic. It's a messy topic. We can't sit here and act you know, like we could be as positive as we want to be, right? If you got a YouTube channel, it's now a business, right? Frozenberg TV is a business.
Sure.
Your YouTube channel is a business. We don't click on these fucking channels to, kumbaya and talk about how good everybody doing. We want to hear the mess. That's what thrives in this culture. I ain't saying it's right or wrong.
Well, no,
That's what it is.
you're justifying it, and I think that that's what it is, depending on who you're talking about. Because I didn't, I seen a bunch of people who didn't run to their cameras and do it. You know what I mean? And why not though? Like, why? If it's as much money as you said it's there, because it's money there, right? For example, like I know if I put a blog up and I titled it Remy Ma says she's not with Easy no more, smooth 25, 30K, right? Cool. Anywhere from $278 to $520, right? Solid for one video. That's good for one video, right? But there's mad niggas who didn't cover that video. Why do you think they didn't cover it?
Well, some people's integrity means more to them than others.
So do you think that everybody who pulls up to YouTube channels just pulls up for the mess? You say it doesn't have to be kumbaya, but it could be anything that you're talking about. That's how you work your channel and communicate with your community. It's yeah. Froze knows the drama mess is what works. That's why he does the clickbait titles. Clickbaiting titles, right? And then you also put the onus on the viewer to do their homework and watch the video or not watch it and form their opinion off of a title, which is that's a mistake by them. You know what I mean? Clickbait titles, especially when the dialogue is authentic, genuine, and fair. A clickbaiting title, that's the YouTube game. That's the business. You know what I mean? Like Battle Rap Dose does it all the time, right? Shout out to Battle Rap. Shout out to Battle Rap Dose. Shout out to Battle Rap Dose in the comments, right? Like if he or she, that might be Frank, but if he or she knew that I wouldn't try to flag the video, they'd be posting my shit, right? And misleading captions and shit like that. And there's a market for that. There's people who only need to see clips and respond to them. There is a market for that. And it's a hustle, but it's about integrity. Am I just gonna steal people footage and then mislead people with the captions and shit like that? Or am I gonna be genuine and actually say how I fucking feel? So you're right, bros. I don't think that's what this market is, though. I think that's more Dose's market. The mess.
I think that's the majority of the market in battle rap. Did you see Ron? Did you see Ron snap on Hip Hop Is Real?
Philly Ron?
Yeah.
Why was he? Why?
It was on Twitter.
Was it about the clips of the battles?
Yes.
What did he say?
He has strong language for it. Let me see if I can find it.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I'm the one controlling the screen. How you gonna tell me about some shit you ain't seen, bitch, nigga? He said you can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans. Oh, hold on. All right, Ron's my guy.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like he took it down.
Did he?
Yeah, unless it's under his replies. Give me a second.
Well, he did reply to Hip Hop Is Real, a clip.
Oh, here we go. Ron's gambling corner. Damn. All right.
Paul, can you hear me?
Okay, he said legitimately, yuck you and your entire platform. Begging for media passes so you don't have to pay $25. I give them to you and you pirate all the battles despite me specifically telling you not to post anything. Then I politely DM you asking you to stop posting, which you also ignored and posted more across platforms. Wish you all the worst. If we don't do more events, it'll be shit like this. That is the reason. Now, respectfully, I don't know who he's talking to and who was at his event. Right? That could have been anybody from Knowledge or one of Knowledge's staff. He has staff. I know bare minimum there's at least 2 different people that I've seen come up to me multiple times, I believe, and said, "Hey, I'm hip hop is real. Can we do an interview?" That was not Knowledge, right? So I would say I'd love to know who he's talking about. But nevertheless, hip hop is real, and anybody who works for hip hop is real should know better. And I appreciate Roan for saying it the way he said it, because those are the things that you don't hear about. Here they
Well,
take
when you say know better, it's a common thing, Froze.
It's a common thing. What?
Like hip hop is real. 15 Minutes of Fame. They've been
Oh
doing this
no,
for
no, no!
years.
I wanted you to let me finish because I was going to put it in context of what I was actually saying.
My fault. My fault.
It is a common thing, though, bros. I'll get to that though. Don't
I'm
lose
gonna
that
drop
point.
down. I'm gonna drop down and listen.
You gotta do something, bitch.
I'm working.
Fuck up and drop down. I'll drop you down. You ain't dropping down. You don't run shit on this show. I do. This ain't fucking Bros TV. I'll drop you down, nigga. I ain't even care when I asked him if he had to do something. I needed to buy 5 more seconds so he didn't drop himself down because I run this fucking show. I wanted to drop him down. No Diddy. I got you. You don't just leave on your accord. I'll let you know you're dismissed, bros. Yeah. I do that shit to my homies on the Xbox parties. He'd be like, "Damn, bro, I'm ready to get off, man. Damn, bro, you ain't trying to run another game?" No, I don't want to never run a game. I just thought we was going to kick it for a little bit. Ain't nobody in the party and shit. Damn, bro, you don't want to run another game? No, I got to be at work and click kicking for the party. Fuck out of here, bitch. Nigga, you trying to spin on me. That's my Xbox. That's my etiquette on the Xbox parties and shit to the homies. All right, bro, that was my last joint. Damn, bro, it's 9:30. You don't got another game in you? Man, the wife got a click kicking for the party. Fuck out of here. I don't fuck about none of that shit you got going on. You ready to get off the box and leave me here by myself. Now I gotta go play some offline franchise mode and shit. Same type ideology. Fucking petty like that, nigga. Bullshit. And I'll probably got a homie in the chat that can verify this, but I'll let bros tell y'all too. And this was a minute ago, but like when I first got out of high school, I don't know why I did this neither too. I can't explain it. And then once my homies started complaining about it, I got you. I'm not gonna miss the point. Once my homies started expressing that they didn't like it, I started to continue to do it on some dickhead shit. So like we'd be on the phone and shit, and it's like all right, man, I'll holler at you tomorrow, and I click from the rip. I'm gonna click. I do that shit to my pop. I let my pop tell the story too. He was the first person that brought, I think it was at like my birthday party. And they was like, "Yo, bro, you got to stop hanging the phone up like that." And my pop was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you said that." Hey, yo, listen. Hey, Raw, last time I'm going to tell you, bro, start disrespecting me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Bro, every time we close in the conversation, I'm like, all right, hey, Froze, I'm going to holler at you a little later. May I give you a call a little later? We'll talk before the game. I click. Got here. Holler at you. I'll start doing that shit. Motherfuckers really pressed me about that shit. Nah, fuck out of here. Ain't nobody, nigga. Trying to get off the phone with me, nigga. Fuck out of here. Holla at you. Yeah, I mean, I got so bad with it, I started doing that shit to Ma Dukes. She called back. Excuse me, I was not done talking. My bad, Mom. No, you do that all the time, and I really think you're an asshole. All right, my bad, Mom. Yeah, I had to really stop doing that shit. So now I'd be like, all right, bro, it's good. All right, now I end the phone call the right way. I appreciate Rome for speaking on this in this manner, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's read it again. Legitimately was ready to 30 me. Yuck you and your entire platform. This is the part where I say I'm glad he said it like this. Begging for media passes. So you don't have to pay $25. Not 25, 25. This is the part that cooks me. I want to tie this to another story. I told y'all before. I'm going to tell it again. This is not just a hip hop is real thing. So I don't want knowledge or anybody to get mad at me like it's singular to them, but just in general. When Easy and Cassidy got booked for the battle, this was me and Easy was still cool. the Pottsville shit started coming out. Whole Philly started talking about the Pottsville shit. Story after story, fact after fact, little breadcrumb here, more information gathered here, yearbook pictures. I mean, they was on his ass. They was on his ass about this Pottsville Philly shit. Knowledge DMs me on Instagram. Yo, I'm running promo for the TBL Philly event. Want to pull up and talk about your battle? Now, for me, I'm in media at this point. My channel is almost a year or two old at this time. So I'm way more in tune with YouTube and how YouTube works when Knowledge sends me this DM. So I reply in a Knowledge, cut the shit. You don't want to talk to me about my fucking battle, even a little bit. You want to do what you've been doing, which is put a camera on anybody's face from Philly or southeastern fucking Pennsylvania and ask them about Easy and Pottsville. That's what you're going to ask me. You want my opinion, and you want to be able to title the video Rosenberg Raw says Easy's from Pottsville or Easy's from Philly. That's what you wanted. Because that's what you were doing. And that's okay. There's no problem. Like I'm not saying he did anything wrong by wanting that on his platform. That's what he was doing. He was going around and putting the camera in everybody's face, even his ex-girlfriends, multiple ex-girlfriends' faces, right? Saying he's running promo for the event. So I kind of knew when I think he had fucking Cicero on video. I could be wrong. I think he had Cicero. Shout out to Cicero. Somebody who doesn't really be at battle rap events outside of Philly or anything like that. But just because Sis is a legend from Philly, you know, he threw the camera on his face. Not Sis, any projects coming out, anything. Hey, Sis, what's up with Easy and if he's from Philly? I don't know if he actually never verbatim, but I'm just making an example. So I think I text back the Knowledge. Yeah, like 100. Shoot me 150. I'll do the interview with you about Easy and Pottsville because that's what you want to talk about. And he responded back, oh, we don't pay for interviews. And I'm just like, well, damn. So it just made me look. Because remember, y'all, I'm on YouTube now. And I didn't take this personal. But and hold on, I'm going to get back to this wrong shit. I didn't take it personal, but it was interesting to me. Because I said, damn. Let me go tally how many views I did on this channel for all the interviews I did in a 10-year, 15-year span. Right? And I ain't going to lie to you. I don't have the exact number that I remember what I did, but I felt like comfortably it cleared 100,000 views. I never wanted or needed a dollar. All right, just randomly, I just want to run through this real quick with y'all. Snake Eyes Rosenberg face off. And he didn't shoot the face off. He shot the face off being shot by another camera. This wasn't his footage. Right? 20,000. 20,000, me and Geechee. Uh, 15,000. 15,000. 9,000. 5,000. 18,000. 5,000. Bear with me, y'all. I'm making a point here. Hold on. 5,000. Another 5,000. 7,000. I don't know if anybody got their calculator out. 8,000. 5,000. 12,000. What the fuck? This is over. 5,000. Another 5,000. 3,000. 5,000. 2,500. 32,000. 2,000. 1,100. 9,000. 3,000. 9,000. 6,000. So that had to be like 150,000, 130 or some shit like that. Like over 200K. Okay. He don't owe me $1. He does not owe me $1. 200,000 views on a channel, specifically with your name in the title or in the video, could range anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 in view count. 2,000, 5,000, 7,000, all depends. YouTube changed over the years. But I'll just say safely, the 200,000 views could have equaled up anywhere between 5 and 10. I'll lowball. We'll do it on the lowball end, right? To never have to pay me $1 in the 15 years that knew me, and to make anywhere from 5 to 10 to whatever amount of $10,000. I'm just Rosenberg, y'all. It's just Rose. We didn't count up the Sue Surf interviews. We didn't count up the Mook interviews, who probably tallied over 10 to 20 million views. Okay? So I felt like him trying to get a exclusive interview, not catch me outside of the event after, or catch me outside the event before the event, and then you're with a media pass on, right? To me, I'm doing interviews. It's my choice whether I want to do an interview or not, but this is all part of the event. We here at Max Out 2, Knowledge. We got Rosenberg Raw in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Knowledge? You already know what it is, man. I'm ready. You know how you feeling today, man? You ready for the battle or after the battle? Rosenberg Raw coming off a fire performance. That's very different than, hey, I want to come link up with you and do an interview. And again, I want to ask you about this Easy and Pottsville shit. So I asked him for $150 that I knew he wasn't going to pay. And I knew he wasn't going to pay it. For me, why though? Why though? Because it's shit like this. This isn't just Knowledge. Talking about hip hop is real. A lot of media platforms do this. It's not just singularly for them. Begging for media passes. They probably asked for media passes. Ron is pissed off, so he used the word begging. They very well could have asked multiple times. I'm not sure. 3 or 4 times, 2 times could be considered begging. And the tickets are $25 fucking dollars. The tickets are $25 fucking dollars. All right. In New York, that is pennies. All right. In New York, that is pennies. $25 for a entry in New York City? Bro, that's dollar slices on some pizza shit. You feel me? That is dollar slice pizza shit. Like anywhere you go and get a slice of pizza for $1. You know? It's only $25. So I don't know if they responded to this tweet. It looks like the video was deleted. Tweet. Good question. Let's see. See if anybody. Okay, so they deleted the video. Let me see it. Ron reveals the nicest was inspired by Pat Say. No, they posted a video this morning of Ron doing an interview for Hip Hop Is Real. Ron reveals Pat Say. So they just uploaded a video of him. I'm looking to see if they replied to his tweet or put out a formal fucking Not that I see that they responded. Not that I see. But I've said recently on here that I think that more battle rappers should charge for interviews. Because you can, and I'm not saying let me be fair to Knowledge in this sense, though. I've contacted Knowledge before and said, hey, I don't like a title. Can you change it? And he has. I also believe I've asked Knowledge to take something down, and he has. To his defense. And when I hit him up personally and asked him to take a video down or change the title, he did. So To his defense, he has done that personally in my experience. But the getting in these events for free with your fucking camera, feeling entitled to the event, or not paying for a ticket, or even paying for a ticket and still being told you can't shoot in there, it bothers people way too much. It bothers you. What nobody can tell you is you can't. Nobody can tell you you can't stand in a parking lot and shoot the rappers outside the building. There's still money in there if you don't get in the event. The getting in the event and shooting the 2 minutes of the round or the 1 minute of the round, even if you do post a pay-per-view link, respectfully, it's not promo for the event. All right. It's not promo for the event. You're trying to get a wave of people who didn't buy the pay-per-view to want to get a glimpse of what actually happened. Maybe sometimes it's for the pay-per-view. That's not fair. In my opinion, you're trying to get your 40, 50, 60,000 views on a fucking piece of the round and post it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's ever necessary without permission or consent when you get to interview any rapper in the building. When you go to a battle rap event, I'll tell you, when I went to the Nicest, which was their first or second one, I think, there was at least 15 to 20, maybe 25 rappers that weren't on the card, that were notable names, that were in the fucking building just floating around watching the event. Meaning, the 16 battlers that are doing the bill on the card, you got a chance to interview them. Oh, and there's just 25 battle rappers that aren't on the card that pulled up to the event. So now we're talking about a pool of 45 fucking battle rappers, which if you get 50% of them, that's 22 and a fucking half. You got 22 and a half interviews from an event that you got in free. You came to the event, got in for free, and made money. Why do you need to poach fucking clips of the battle and when you were told not to? It's greed. It's greed because you already have access to all these rappers. Okay, and that's why I said half of them. Because if there's 45 rappers in a building, 10 of them might tell you, no, I don't feel like doing an interview. 10 of them might spin off before you get the chance to get the interview. And 5 might just not even be worth it, in your opinion. Right? Now, I knew that at that time, if knowledge had, or if hip hop is real, was able to get a 6 to 8, 10, 12 minute interview with me, and they were able to chop it up or title it, Rosenberg Raw addresses where Eazy's actually from, or Rosenberg Raw goes crazy on Eazy being from Pottsville, or Rosenberg Raw exposes where Eazy actually from. All those titles could have been in play. Clickbait, it's the game, right? If I would have given that at that time when the Philly event, when we were on the Build a Battle chilling and shit like that, if I would have given him that interview, it could have did a smooth fucking 10 to 25 piece anywhere in that range. Literally, we were aligned. People would want to see what I had to say. Everybody else was on the other side, right? So the people would have wanted to hear what I was about to say about where this nigga was actually from. $150 when you've gotten 200,000 views off of me for free. I didn't think that was crazy, and everybody not charging you. But what's wrong with giving back to the game a little bit? What's wrong with that? I didn't call you and ask you to interview me, so what's wrong with that? Why would I don't really pay for interviews. Why? You above the program? You want an exclusive, right? You're asking for an exclusive, right? You're requesting an interview, right? I don't get it. I look at it as putting back into the game. You know what I'm saying? Look, oh shit, look at this shit. And I found it. That's crazy. Hold on. This is an interview we did after the Ill Will video. Eazy the Block Captain and Rosenberg Raw addresses people saying Eazy isn't from Philly. This was 4 years ago. We did a fitting piece on that. That was 4 years ago, before the shit had any steam to it, when it was just like little rumblings. This before Rem, Chrome, Trenches taking over. This before all of that. Little 15 piece. Off that interview alone, a 4-year follow-up. Oh, $150? Hey, Froze, I ain't got no $150. I'll shoot you a bean. I'd be like, nah, keep your bean. I'm cool. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have took your bean and then gave you a bullshit interview. Not because I was being a dickhead, because you hit me up acting like you gave a fuck about my Chilla battle when I knew what you really wanted to ask me. You know what I mean? So I'd have been real sure. Hey man, so what you think about all this Easy and not from Philly and from Pottsville shit? I don't think about it. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So where do you think you from? I don't know. You gotta ask him. It'd have been shit like that. You got anything about Chilla though? I'm ready for Chilla. I'm getting ready for Chilla. It's a big battle for me. I'd have been on that type time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't have took your bread. But it don't hurt to put a little bit back in the culture when you made a lot off the culture. It don't hurt. It don't hurt. It don't fucking hurt at all. Promise you it don't. You feel? Hey, do you feel me? No comment. Okay, so do you know if he's from Pottsville? I don't know. You gotta ask him. Okay, what you think about all the Philly people saying that he's not from Philly? I don't think. I'd have gave him that dumbass Marshawn Lynch interview. I'm just here to talk about Chilla. Yeah, I'm just here to talk about Chilla. Any questions about Chilla? Yo, so what do you think about everybody from Philly coming to Easy right now? I think Chilla Jones is a hell of a battle rapper. You know, he won Cody, won the King of the Dot Chain, best battle rapper from Bosstown. You know, a hell of a competitor. You know, it's gonna be a tough battle. I'm glad that it's in Philly. Okay, what you think about such and such saying such and such about where Easy from? Well, you know, I think that the battle means a lot to me. You know what I mean? It's a big win. I feel like I'm the underdog. You know, but I feel like people know, the people who are really tapped in kind of feel comfortable about how, you know what I'm saying? I'd have cooked him. I'd have cooked him for that little funky ass $100. That's why I wouldn't have took it, because I knew it. You know, no. That's why I wouldn't have took it, because what I would have done in that interview, it'd have fucked up anybody else getting money. That would have him. He paid me a little $150, $200, and I would have done that. He would have never gave another nigga $1. And I'm petty like that. I'm petty like that. So that's why I wouldn't have took his bread, even if he would. But I would have said, I appreciate you offering bread that was thorough knowledge. I might have asked him for a little deuce 50 too. It might have been a little more than 150. I'm gonna go back and check the. Let me go check the DM real quick. Where my phone at? Hold up. Let me make sure I ain't fronting. Because he fuck around and do a respond John and being like, first of all, he asked me for 250. Let me just make sure I ain't misquoting the number. How you feel about such and such saying that he can't bat on Philly no more? I think Chilla Jones is a hell of a competitor. It's Floyd Mayweather. He's a hell of a competitor. I asked him for a deuce. I asked him for 200. Not a big difference, but I asked him for a deuce just to put that clear. Hell of a competitor. Yeah, I can't with the Floyd shit, y'all. Hell of a competitor. He's a hell of a competitor. I do this interview shit. You go back and watch me years of my interviews, back to when I'm 17, minus the little bit of ignorance and some of the immaturity. But you go, I go back and watch some of my interviews, and I laugh. I laugh because I'm like, yo, why the fuck was I answering these questions as if fucking Sal Palantono or Sal Power, fucking Chris Berman, or fucking Stephen A. Smith is interviewing me. I used to always do my interviews like that. 200 wasn't bad. Yeah, 200 wasn't bad. On a video that he'd have made 500 to 800 on, 200 wouldn't have been bad. Yeah, that wasn't bad. For the interview that we was talking about, little Deucey wasn't bad. You know what I mean? It wasn't bad at all. The views on that would have did his money back. I agree, Trey. I agree 100%. But still, if he didn't ask me about Chilla in the way that I would have wanted and have that interest in Chilla, I already knew I was going to do the interview like that. So, not that he give a fuck or they give a fuck, but ever since that encounter where he like, oh no, I'm not paying, they're on the X list. Now, I still shake niggas' hands when I see them. I don't have no problems with nobody on that staff. At the Chilla battle, boy pulled up. Yo, man, I'm here with Hip Hop is Real. Can I get an interview? Bro, I appreciate the love. You did your thing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the love. I don't do interviews with Hip Hop is Real. You know what I'm saying? Like they on a no list. They not that they give a fuck. I'm just saying that's my stance. Like, all right, cool. Then you couldn't, you can't, you can't even, can't even put back in. All right, no diddy. So I understand Roan's frustration here, especially if motherfuckers ask for a free media pass, bro. Niggas got a free media pass, asked multiple times for it, and then took the battles and start putting clips up. Way too comfortable, just assuming that's okay. You know what I mean? A white boy ain't gonna do nothing. No fuck you talking about URL. Let me do an RB. I do what I'm doing to that wrong shit. It almost come off like that. Go fuck what he talking about. Who fuck he think he is? It do. It come off like that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers a little too comfortable just doing shit. Clock it. 80 Jules. Shout out to Tweet. Yeah, Jericho, you just made the list, knowledge. And again, man, you talking about tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars. And listen, let me just say this for anybody who might do a response and say, well, Frozen's factoring out when the event is in California and I got to buy a flight and I got to buy a hotel. Let me explain something to you. Nigga, if you had to buy a flight and a hotel and you did it to go be media at this event and you did it, right? Why the fuck did you do it? Think about it. Well, hold on. He not factoring in the travel, the hotel. I got to get a hotel for 2 nights. If you got to get a hotel and a flight to cover an event, right? To cover an event, and you did it, it's because there's money involved in it. There's still money involved. So I'm sorry. Instead of making $12,000 off of all this event and 25 interviews and 30 videos that you got, I'm sorry that instead of 8,000, you got 6,900. Like what you talking about? I'm sorry. Instead of 10 bands, you made 9. Damn, nigga had to buy a flight. He can't make 10,000. He can only make 8,500. It's still 8,500. You went for a reason, and I'm sure there was events that you probably paid a couple grand to go to and didn't make your bread back because the event wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You missed on one. I'm sure that's a part of the game, but that's a part of every fucking game. NBA go through that. Sixers versus the Timberwolves, sell tickets. Sixers versus the Kings. Not so much of a packed house. It happens. Overall, though, it's a green overall. Think about that. I mean, battle rappers, I don't think enough of them ask. Because some niggas like attention as form of payment. That's that attention horse shit. Motherfuckers just want a camera on their face to feel important. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to go get this interview and shit and talk about this and that. Don't even think about it from a business standpoint. I don't want to get yourself that little $100, little $150, little $200 to talk to that nigga. He ain't doing shit but monetizing off you. It ain't gonna hurt him. Or tell him go grab somebody else who willing to talk for free. Cool, you not. Motherfucker want to talk to you bad enough, he give you a little $100, $200, whatever. Froze missing hella. I've been seeing wreck the God in the chat, but I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on down there. And IG in the building too. Nah, I ain't trying to shit on hip hop as real. It's multiple media platforms. There was multiple platforms before Dash Living, Hot 16 magazine, like it was more media platforms than just hip hop is real and 15 Minutes Fame. They kind of revolutionized the game and stamped their platforms as that, that Pepsi versus Coca-Cola type thing. They do very similar things. Oh, we betting money? Niggas talking about betting money? All right. I like the energy. Yeah. You still talk to Jersey Leak, Froze? Now, I was just thinking about Jersey Leak maybe a week or two ago. I got to call him. I know he had a baby. And I don't really know what's up. I don't even see his homies in here no more and shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's up with Jersey Lee. I know he was fire, and I still feel that way. So, you know, he definitely want to pull back up and start working. I'm with it. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to try to do, y'all. For NIG and Wreck the God. Before we start the battle, we'll see. I can't promise anything. We'll see how the chat feeling. Motherfuckers want to put some donations together. We start putting a pot to it. I'll match it. I'll match it. I'll match it. Whatever the chat get together, I'll match it. They get up. They so if we before the battle, I'll start the show. Like if we set to do the battle at 9 o'clock, I'll start it earlier than 9. Try to get a pot together for y'all. And if it's $50, I'll match it. If it's $75, I'll match it. If it's $100, I'll match it. If it's $150, I'll match it. So, you know, whatever we can gather up from the chat that be here, I'll match that shit. Type shit. We can get y'all some bread tonight. And one of y'all battling me. So I hope y'all know that. NIG Wreck the God. One are battling me. So keep that same fucking energy because I got rounds for both of you niggas already. How about that? I'm just waiting to see who wins to see who getting me at a little bit more. Nigga. You feel me? That's what I want to see. So yeah, keep that same energy because whoever wins, we're battling. Yeah. Yeah, man. Wreck, you better. Wreck, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got more for you than I got for NIG. Just in case you win. I ain't forget that shit you said when you first signed up. I know you all froze on and you rocking for the gang now, but I remember that shit you said when you first pulled up. I ain't forget. Come on. Battle both of them niggas, AK. That's a good idea. Hold up. That's a good idea. Yeah. That's a good fucking idea, Al. I think I might do that. Yeah. I fuck with a good idea. A nice good old idea. You shitting me? Oh shit, it's 1 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My fucking phone probably. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm wilding. I'll see y'all tonight, 9 o'clock sharp. Your friends won't tell you, Frozy will.
Big They watch me like they watch the news. We don't do no talking, we know what they do.